Hello everyone, and welcome to Derelict D&D, the only D&D game that is badder than old King Kong and meaner than a junkyard dog. I am Goji, and my references are going to start needing to be carbon dated by the end of this game. On tonight's episode, Bad Leroy Brown. Joining me is Amber.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Shoot at those guys. They speak Vietnamese.
Michael.
Right.
It's Michael.
Hello.
Jack.
Howdy.
Elias. Yeah, oh, no, that's good.
Good evening.
And Lilac.
How bad could I be? Hello.
Alright. So you all find yourselves here at the Derelict pub in some fashion or the other. Elias, you're usually walking in at some point during the session, so I'll move you outside for now unless you want to be in the pub. Completely up to
No,
you.
that's perfect. I'm always coming back from you know what I mean, my duties as a healer at this time.
Mm-hmm. And the pub is packed, and part of that is because it is thunderstorming like you would not believe. It is pouring rain, there's wind, there's it is constantly lightning, thunder. It is crazy out there, you know, like people are coming in, hunkering down, Kremlick's looking at the walls, you know, Mateo did spend a lot on these walls. Hope it holds.
Personally, I think the storm's a little nice. Feel a little strange, actually, today.
Of course you would think the storm's
Yes,
nice.
honestly. Yeah, storms are pretty good. Especially for someone.
In everything.
Yeah. No, it's just that today, I just feel... I don't know how to describe it, a little jittery.
Everything's so loud.
But also, it's a little... It's okay, Lilac. But also, it's a little annoying.
It's very annoying.
I'm basically a conductor of electricity. A little. I'm basically a lightning rod.
Right.
Michael just got a little bit further away from Amber.
So, luckily there's a roof over our heads, so I don't think the lightning's going to try to attract to you. I think it's going to probably go for any trees around here, anything like that, before it hits the pub itself, which is good, because, you know, this pub, I do make a good amount of money, but...
Yes. Oh, it's pouring out there. Are you okay?
Hey pal, would you mind not standing so close behind me? Lilac, who is this person?
he's sitting at the chair, sorry.
Eric,
Kremlick, I need a
Eric,
towel. Oh my god, it's pouring
get
cats
this
and
man a
dogs out there.
prestidigitation. Oh, get this man a prestidigitation.
I got him.
Yeah.
So it's raining cats and dogs out there, huh?
It is. It looks like it's raining water.
That's a figure of speech, darling.
Oh, another one of those. God dang.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've just been feeling a little jittery.
It's natural, you're blue draconic. So presumably you have some connection to lightning, so all this, you know. I mean, honestly, as much as this could be concerning, it's better than the heat, in my opinion.
I'd rather be hot than wet.
Yeah. Wait a second. You know, usually we have to wait till the third thing before we see a pattern. General intelligence check.
I mean, clearly,
Rules of three.
you've never lived in the Midwest, because this is completely normal. This just happens.
You've never lived in the equator line.
Yeah, I
Clearly,
actually
you've
live.
never owned an airframe.
Yeah, I actually live in the north.
Ah.
kind of freezing
Yeah.
cold when it gets to the end of the year. Sometimes it
Doug
becomes
can't live in the Midwest.
Yeah. So, lightning,
Damn.
you know, hot, like unbearably hot temperatures, then, lightning storms. Sometimes it's unbearably hot and then there's hail, or, it just gets cold. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Wait a second. Out of
Yeah,
game. I just realized
I'm in
something.
New York, and it's like, it's hot today, but I know that by Saturday it'll be raining again.
Mm.
And it's like, yep. Because we have had 26 straight weekends in a row of rain or snow. It's
Wow.
been fun. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Since November.
I just thought something
What's that?
out of game. Okay. So we know that. Should we reveal it to, or do the viewers know?
About what?
The weather thing.
The weather thing? We haven't said it officially in session. But I mean,
Yeah. Well,
The perceptive ones out there probably already know that I'm actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Jack's just like sitting there steepling his fingers, and he's like, now that all 4 of you are here, I was a little out of it last week, but why did that guy not have a face?
Because
Oh, I'm
marauders are
sorry.
crazy, man. They're just a
Marauders
bunch
are
of lunatics.
crazy.
Wait, what happened last week?
Some chick came down to this rent. It was basically a bunch of marauders, and their leader ripped the mayor's face off and started wearing it around.
Thought this was Lex Luthor for a second.
That's
Same
One of
thing.
the Marauders broke up. Or something.
Nope.
Yeah, they killed Tim Allen, the mayor of Bim Talonville.
Bim Rallenville.
ah,
Talonville.
gotcha.
And as you're talking, you hear a horse kind of gallop up outside, and you see a woman walk in the door. She's dressed in Western attire, similar to that of Jack's, and she's... One second. I'm looking for Sheriff Jack.
We don't have no sheriffs around here.
Quick question: does Jack know this person?
Go ahead, roll me
Or is
history.
this- Okay. History is +1.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
18.
Oh, yeah. Looks like you don't... how long has it been since you've been back to your hometown? Like, regularly, not for a
Jack
funeral
did
event?
swing because his parents lived out there, lived kind of in the same-ish area where he was the sheriff. So he was in that area, and he kind of rode through town, but he didn't want to necessarily stop. But I mean, he's been through his town, and if anyone who knew what Jack looked like could recognize him wallowing in his sorrow on a horse, just kind of in the middle of Main Street, then yeah.
Let me ask you a different question. How long ago were you sheriff?
That's a very different question. Probably about a month and a half before I started showing up here.
All right, good to know. So, you do recognize this person. I don't have to be like, oh, you know her when she was younger. No, you recognize her. She was a resident in the town that you're sheriff, and she's from that area. Good person, kind, active,
Name?
Ooh, you asked me the hardest question. I'm pondering. My brain is Amy.
Amy. All right. Amy, what are you doing here? It's been a while since I've been around. Is something wrong?
Sheriff? Or ex-sheriff as you go by now? It's
Yeah.
Leroy. Leroy Brown. And Jack, I can tell you all of this. Leroy, he was a gambler and a gang leader around that area. You've spent time, handling him, like
Okay.
keeping him from doing things. Being a bat. He's kind of a big bad person. The type.
Gotcha. So like actually antagonistic.
Yeah.
Like, gotcha. All right.
And as you remember more, I know last time you said you didn't remember what you're doing, but hearing his name on that day, the day that you weren't home, you were called out to stop him and his gang from rustling some cattle.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking of what that excuse would be, but now that you've handed that to me, thank you. That son of a... What is he doing back around?
Sheriff, he gone and he went and he took over town.
Oh man, I'm starting to like this place too. How soon?
So,
Yeah, Jack turns around and is like, "How soon do you think we could all leave?"
Why would we leave?
Not permanently. Town I used to be sheriff of has been taken over by a good-for-nothing gambler, and I need to see to it that that doesn't last for long.
How does
I'll leave now.
Wait, what?
How does a town get involved?
It wasn't like a giant city. It was Jack's old town is like. You guys remember the cowboy episode, the SpongeBob cowboy episode, where it's like 7 buildings and the Krusty Krab at the end of the street?
mm-hmm.
Think kind of like that, with like maybe a few more houses at best. Like it wasn't this great, huge, like, prospector town. It was just kind of like a town that existed and was kind of, if you were passing through, you might stop by for a night. The bar was okay, but it wasn't like some great place that everyone wanted to come around all the time.
I get you.
Like, I wouldn't mind going as long as I don't get a snake in my boot.
Uh-huh.
That's fair. It is a common problem out where I come from.
Oh. All right, let's
Good
go.
friend Woody of mine almost died from that. So, so we have to deal with Leroy. Eesh. I guess we head out if we're all down for that.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, we'll take care of some bandits, wipe them off the face of the earth for doing no good, dirty, rotten things, and be back in time for our cold beer.
And
Hopefully
you will
this
get
storm has
paid,
passed.
right?
I think this one's just for the good of all. I don't know if there's going to be money
I
involved.
suppose we could... That's not her. The voice. I suppose we could scrounge something up if you really need it.
Amy, Michael, we should... Payment isn't really... Again, where I have come from, I don't... you might get paid, but it really isn't... It wouldn't be what you're used to, so don't expect. But if there is something, be appreciative.
Yeah.
Fine, I won't expect payment, but instead, one favor, no questions asked.
Well, sure shit. That depends on the favor, don't it?
I'm talking to Jack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you got yourself a deal. And you see, he reaches out his hand, and everyone can kind of look around and see that there's kind of a light in his eyes that has just been absent since you've met him. He kind of isn't, like, he's actually standing straight up for once. his posture is much better. He's just kind of, you can see that this has kind of activated something in him that's been dormant for a while. And he's like, you got yourself a deal, Michael.
Great. You shakes Jack's hand, but you said Jack was
Yeah.
mm,
Oh. Did I lose?
Cool, demon. Yeah.
what?
Okay, so
Oh.
the two of you shake hands.
Yes.
All right.
I also have a question.
Is this in or out of character? Yeah. Go ahead, shoot though.
In character.
Mhm.
Can I bring her along?
Who?
Can't move her token.
Oh, one sec.
Arson?
Let me. Or yeah, you gotta bring back Arson. Controlled by. There we go.
That's a new face. I haven't seen that. Or I might just be blind.
She kind of blends into the background.
Yeah,
That's
she.
fair.
You should be able to control
Good
her
at what
now.
she does.
Yeah, watch our later episodes. Watch our earlier episodes to figure out who this is.
That's fair.
Who's that token? It's Pikachu. It's Clefairy.
Yeah. So, tell you what. First person to figure out who this person is wins a free video game.
I am making no promises. All
Ooh,
right.
this person right here?
That's a random filler token, I can tell you that.
Oh, okay, you meant this one.
Yeah.
Jack goes, well, I'll saddle up old Dan and we'll be on our way.
She runs
I'll
up to her
take a,
horse. Go ahead.
I'll take a medium frosty mead to go. You know what I mean? Just put a little top and a straw on it.
All right. I'll see what I got. And he kind of reaches under the bar, and eventually he pulls out it's like one of those. It's kind of like the mugs that you got on like a cruise ship or in the hospital. It's kind of hollow sounding plastic, or the medieval equivalent of plastic, and it's got the straw with all the little ridges on it.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Kremlik.
Yeah.
And I head out. Say, don't worry, Jack. We'll liberate your town. These guys don't stand a chance.
Music to my ears. And we...
Presumably Lilac has something to ask you. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have one of those umbrella devices?
Oh, yeah, umbrella devices. I myself don't believe I have one. I mean, are you talking like to cover your head while I'm on the horse, or?
Cover my head.
Oh,
Eric, do you have an umbrella? It's really important.
Oh yes, of course. And
Thank you. Bye-bye.
all right.
Jack was like about to like take off his poncho. He's like,
Yeah. All right. Do you guys ride or walk? Presumably, what some of you do, because you gotta.
Whatever mode of transportation.
Yeah.
you prefer.
However you get there. Out to.
Indeed.
How this umbrella thing
All right.
works. Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I need to get Michael on the map, and then I need to take this, upload. At least temporarily is going to be.
So, anyways, hey Elias, how you doing?
Oh, I'm vibing, you know. I'm ready to go help some people. Maybe there'll be some people there that need some medical attention or something.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
This is exactly what I was imagining, which is insane.
And all the bland tokens, brand new. I'm not just using the premium assets. All cowpoke tokens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look over here. It's a horse with no name.
You could go through the desert on that.
Just kidding.
Yo, guys, check out what I found.
I swear to God, if I find Woody in here, I'm actually gonna be mad.
Wait. I'm sorry. Did Amber just like magically turn into a? Am I going crazy? Or
Amber, what the fuck happened?
Amber suddenly became Western.
I found a random guy on
Amber
the...
became human.
Amber looted a random chest.
No, I found this random body and it had all the stuff on it.
Yeah, at least you blend in.
I'm surprised you guys didn't
All
play
right.
any bits.
Here we are again, ex-sheriff. You see, people are mostly keeping to themselves, you know, just kind of working. You can see that the sheriff's office is left empty.
Is that the one without the token in front of it? Or actually, there's two of them.
I'd
The
say,
square one?
yeah, the square one.
Okay.
I do have a separate map for the sheriff's office if you decide to go there, but
Okay. So Jack looks at Amy and he's like, "So are we talking full hostile takeover? Like,
think like he collects money. His gang pretty much is the well, what you and your deputies used to do. It's like he's the mayor sheriff kind of thing.
A mayor?
I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
sorry, my mother just handed me a baby duck. Come here, bud. Hold still. There we go. Okay. So if you hear peeping, that's why. Hi, bud. Sorry. So he's collecting money from everyone, and okay. So would he be in the sheriff's office right now?
No, he's in the tavern with his
Okay.
associates.
So Jack is like, well, it's worth a look, and he makes his way over to the sheriff's office. And he, he steps inside and just kind of like does that very stereotypical like and, like you can see he's kind of relieved to be back, but also as he's standing there, memories are coming back to him and he's starting to kind of slump a little bit, but he's like, nope, I'm here on a task. And he just kind of takes in the environment of the sheriff's office.
Let me put you guys in the right spot on the map here. Just give me one moment. That was the one map I did not have all your tokens dragged onto. So.
How dare you?
I know, I'm a horrible DM. Alright, so you guys... Yeah, this is the sheriff's office, pretty much. It's dusty, there's a couple cobwebs around. It looks like it's pretty much been mostly untouched since you were in here, Jack.
Wow.
Except that the sheriff's star, which you left when you did, is noticeably not there.
Jack says, Amy, what happened after I left? I really only came by once, and that was really just to ride through town. I didn't stop. What happened?
Well, you were gone. There was no one here to really kind of stand up for us.
Shit, I should have.
Leroy came in and he decided that he was going to be in charge of town. He took your
Well-
star, too.
Oh. Well, we'll have to repossess it. Jack goes in and kind of he's looking around to see if what's the word for it? Just to kind of see if there's anything useful around that he could just kind of borrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, roll me investigation.
Stay still, little buddy. +1. Whoop. 16.
All right, you're looking around the sheriff's office, and you see left, sort of in its case, is a double-barrel shotgun that is kind of sitting there. Looks like it hasn't been touched since you left. It was the gun that was made by was made for a sheriff that had been there before you, and it's engraved with the sheriff of your town's name, or your whatever you want to, the area's name, sheriff of the area's name.
Yeah. Jack picks it up and he says, "Oh, I haven't even thought about this guy in a while. It was hold on. I gotta think of a name because I wanna do some world building for you. It was Jareth's, we'll say. He left it here as kind of and he's kind of saying it out loud, but also kind of saying it to the rest of the group as kind of like let me tell you some stuff about my thing while I'm here. And he's like, he left it to the town in case in case it went to shit, and looks like it's time to use it. And he, picks it up, does the kind of stereotypical movie, like, loading the shell kind of, like, little quick camera cut sequence of, hell yeah, I'm loading this badass shotgun. And he's like, well, this is definitely going to prove useful. We said that Leroy's in the tavern.
Or saloon is what it'd be called out here.
Saloon. Yeah, that's fair. We might as well make our way over. Unless
Leroy
any of you want to make it. Sorry?
I was just gonna ask, Leroy hasn't like become a demon or something, you know what I mean? We're not going in here thinking we're dealing with regular old bandits. And he's gonna
That is
like,
a fair
I don't
question.
know, have a mutant arm or something, shoot lasers
Last I
instead of
saw him,
bullets.
he was just a regular man.
No, he's just a guy. He hasn't done anything crazy like that.
Hasn't been like drinking people's blood or something.
No.
All right. I mean, hey, look, sorry. We see a lot of stuff. We fought a cat in hell once,
Yeah.
or some of my friends did anyway. You know, it's I just
Rick
learned to
looks
cover
over-
my bases.
Jack, your
Jack
friends
looks over
are
and is like,
weird.
Jack's like, we're very plain here. Yes, we are. He's like, the world outside of this town is, I'm sure you've seen it. You've at least seen a little bit of it. It is very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I've been to hell and back.
Whoa. Well,
Yeah, it was a time.
I mean, when I rode out, I noticed we weren't the only place where everyone's getting muddy boots. It is storming here as well.
Yeah, Jack's got like a big poncho, and he's kind of doing that tilted hat thing where his face is kind of obscured, but you can still see like his mouth and nose.
Yeah.
Kind of just getting. You can tell he's very much easing back into the actual Jack, because for a while around you guys, he just kind of seemed like a guy, and now he's starting to become himself again. Kind of, he's having this chance at redemption, and it's very freeing. I don't know a good word for it, but he's like, all right, we might as well make our way to the tavern then. Gotta we have an asshole to deal with.
Let's do it. I'm downstairs getting some lemonade, but I am moving with everyone. I'll move my token in a moment.
All right. Well, we're about to change maps, so it's not too big a deal. Oh,
By chance, does your town sell some iced tea?
I'm sure there'll be some in the saloon, but there might
Sorry.
be some. Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's iced tea. I'm sorry. Lilac has an umbrella.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, hold up.
That's awesome.
Well, let me put on my best Western accents.
Jack's like, yeah, there should be some iced tea. If memory serves me right, Billy is still bartender, and he's pretty good at whatever drink you ask for.
Well, good.
Ask of him.
Well,
White lightning?
I think that is something unique to to our tavern, I should say. But I'm sure if you tell him what its contents are, he could come up with a good proxy.
I'd have to ask Kremlin.
mighty kind of you, Jack. Now, where's my trucker at?
Jeez. Alright. You guys arrive outside the saloon, and you can hear, talking coming in from inside, laughing, all the likes that you would get with a group of Western ruffians in a saloon.
So yeah, as he pushes open the classic double swinging door, Jack is just standing there, hand towards his hip, other hand with the shotgun just over his shoulder. He really does not. He's like, I'm here to kill Leroy, and well, we might as well get to it.
As you walk in, everyone turns and looks at you, and then you hear a bunch of leather being cleared and other guns being moved from shoulder to hands as just about everyone in the tavern points their guns at you. Except for one man sitting towards the back, laughing with a cigar in his mouth. Oh, you gotta tell that one again for me, boy. And once he hears everyone has stopped and has turned towards you, he looks, well. Come on in, ex-sheriff.
Yeah. Jack looks around and is like, gentlemen, let's be adults. Let's treat this like men. This is merely a thing I picked up along the way. And pianist, why did you stop playing? And Jack walks his way over, and alright, I should probably grab my token.
Maybe.
And starts advancing towards the table.
Elias follows close behind you, sensing the immediate danger.
Now, don't mind my gang members. They're just making sure y'all don't do anything stupid. Look at you.
Yeah.
New group of friends.
Yeah. I've been out on the plains, out in the forests, finding myself. Now, I've made some friends, and they are rather nice. Not always smart, but anyway. And Jack's like, now, what are you doing in my town?
Acquaintances.
Your town? You mean the one you left? The one you kicked it hightail out of?
You
Turned around and never looked back.
You know damn well why I left.
Ooh, do I now, boy? You know, a lot can be said about Aaron, but one thing I gotta admit, he knows how to deal with a whore when he sees one. And he smiles frickin' ear to ear.
And you see Jack just... He has that smile on his face of, I really want to just punch you so hard right now, but we'll save that for later. And he's like... Oh, Leroy. I haven't missed yours. Your sorry. I haven't missed yours.
Even being a whore is more respectful than whatever you are.
Yeah, that's...
I would disagree heavily. Having had my experience with the type, they're... Well, let's just say my description of Jack's wife, I was overselling her. So what brings you back to town?
A friend of mine, and Jack kind of looks back at Amy, informed me that you were, trying to make a name for yourself out here. You know, not that you already have, but I mean, why not kick a little town while it's down, I guess.
Well, someone has to keep the ruffians from making trouble, don't they? And you weren't here, so...
You know, that's a fair point. And I can understand that. But that is the most hypocritical sack of shit lie I have ever heard.
Never lost a slip, have you, slow hands?
Jack's hands are plenty fast, Leroy.
Yeah,
You can see his fists are his right fist is clenched. It's not he's not reaching for leather yet, but you can tell that at a moment's notice it might come to that fairly soon. Jack's just like, I think you forgot who taught Aaron to shoot.
Oh, yeah, but Master got slow. Sad. Something happened to him, broke his poor little heart. Aaron's still faster than hell.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. I need a
I'm
moment.
gonna
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna quietly say to Jack, give me the word and I will skewer him.
And you see him just kind of give just the quietest little, like, not an affirmative, like, he's giving you a nod of recognition, not a nod of go ahead. He's not like, yeah, go ahead. He's, yep, yeah, I hear you. And he goes, well, I've had some time to think. And, after Pa passed, I been thinking that I needed to come back here, and I guess this is just a good excuse.
Well, Jack, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you and your friends to leave.
Can I ready an action?
What kind of action?
I'd just like to prepare to cast Bless. when I see that this seems like it's going to take an inevitable turn for combat here. So I just sort of like I'm preparing to lay a blessing down on all the teams.
Yeah, I'm pulling up spells at the moment. Hold on, I gotta.
Pulling up chairs.
Dupe and you.
I'll put a hand on Jack's shoulder and I say, look, I know what we're here to do. Keep a level head. You know what I mean? Don't let them bait you into anything stupid, and we'll come out on top here.
Well,
Oh, trust me, I've had to deal with this man's silver tongue for quite a while.
Suspect, but okay.
Well, boy,
Ha ha ha.
enough.
No, I love
That's
it.
enough. When you grab the bull by the horns, you're in for a ride.
Okay. Let's see. Elias, I'm working on your token, but unfortunately you uploaded your token, which means that I might be able to just... But you see, everyone's guns are pretty much pointed at you guys. It is, not like... There's no chance of any...
Yeah, it's not casual anymore. The tension is in the air.
Yeah. And Leroy's hand is his left hand is kind of resting a bit low. And he looks down at your new gun.
That is keen eye you got there, Leroy. This is quite the piece. It's was owned to one named Arakiel.
Not sure it'll beat my sword off.
Some form of holy relic, from what I've heard.
Okay, Elias, could you send me your original token?
I can.
Thank
Do
you.
you want me to send it in Discord?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
He, as you look down, you see Leroy's sawed-off shotgun sitting in his holster and saying, I'm not sure that gun can beat my sword off. And I know you can't beat me to the draw, boy.
Uh-oh.
You got no sloppy now that you're sad.
You know... Shit, what did he just say? Oh my god, my brain. I had to come back to it. Can you just say what he said again, please?
I know you... I'm not sure that gun can beat my sword off. And I know your hand can't beat me to the draw, boy. You've gotten all sloppy now that you're sad.
Well... Maybe not my hand. But... And... Jack just takes a deep breath and he says, I've got a few others behind me. And I'd like to cast a few spells.
Ah, I see.
And make some attack rolls as Jack draws.
Ah.
Before us going to combat, can I cast the spell Blade Ward on myself? Or cantrip?
Sure.
So he raises his hand or not raise his hand, because that's not how drawing a gun works. Or it does, but not yet. I have to remember which one is the correct spell that I want to cast first, because one of them I can cast while I shoot, and it makes a bunch of bullets. Like many. Fire a non-magical weapon, or fire a piece of create one. That's kind of what I want. This. Here we go.
You not do that right to the mic?
Yeah.
Or mute yourself?
Attack, field save half, increased by per level. Okay, so, do we want to do... How do we want to do this?
I transform as I say, you've gotten yourself into some deep shit, Leroy.
I'm not finished.
No, it's okay. It's more for flavor, so it's not.
Yeah. Jack kind of gives the go-ahead nod as he's going to do the crap. He's gonna do his magical bullseye and expending a spell, which will allow him to add what's it? It's gonna allow him to add 4 to the attack and damage roll, and he's also gonna use Hail of Thorns and all this other stuff that rangers can put on their ranged weapons. But I do want to ask how we want to do the draw. Deck saves?
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh. Now, you said you were gonna... Did you cast Bless, or did you...
Yeah, so I, like, as soon as we start shooting, I would have had the prepared bless us. So I'd imagine I hit a Sailor Moon, quick flash turn, bam, light comes down, armor starts gleaming, and then I sort of, would hold up a spear and be like, the blessings of Athena are upon you, and sort of, I throw a spear at each of you, it like splits into 4, hits everybody.
Okay.
You glow with glowing
So,
light.
with my deck save, how much does Bless add? I forget. Or is it advantage? I don't remember.
It's 1d4.
1d4? Okay. And seeing as I want to use magical stuff to make the bullet do bullet things better, do you want to count it for this roll, or how do we want to do it?
Sorry. We can throw it on this roll.
Okay. So that'll bring it to a total of plus 12, plus whatever d4 will come out to be. Very tense. Here we go. I'm rolling. You're joking.
Lucky. Matter of fact,
Oh, that's right. Okay, okay. 1 second.
Oh my god.
Update default token.
matter of fact, Silvery
That's much
Barb,
better.
But I'll give you the advantage on, and I'll roll disadvantage for my performance.
Oh, you're... Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. So with the 14 and the 3, that's a 17, plus 22, that's 29 to hit. Or 29 on the deck save.
I gotcha.
Where did you come from and why are you here? Go away, thingy. Why am I drawing? What happened? What did I do?
You clicked the wrong button. Okay, so there is a master... Oh, dang it, I forgot to add his health.
How do I... Undo?
Yeah, okay.
Undo. I got it.
HP.
There we go.
Update default token. Save settings. Okay, that is the new Elias. I forgot to change the bars.
It's okay. I can do type the numbers in if you want.
Well, I like the compact better. Because I think it looks better. Okay, that is the final version of Elias. There we go. Alright.
There we go.
The final Elias, if you will.
Yeah. Amber, you break the piano. Where? I need to roll for Leroy now. And everyone can also roll initiative while we're at it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that while I'm at it. Plus 3, 12.
I want to give us all fighting music. well, at least non-copyright music at least. Didn't mean to.
All good, all good.
Oh god.
I'm checking right now, but because of the little halo thing, I think my bless hits everybody.
Nice, nice.
When you second level or higher.
What was your initiative, Jack?
Creature.
12.
Okay.
First. Yeah, so right, it's 4. 2, 2, 4. Okay, so we'll say Elias, Michael, Jack, and Lilac.
Okay. Alright, and then I need to roll
Uh,
for Leroy.
Does the Umbrella have separate initiative?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you had the wrong token selected, Lilac, but that's okay. I know who it's...
No, the umbrella got a 15, alright?
Alright, all good. Yeah.
The umbrella is actually a mind flayer. It's controlling Lilac at the moment.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see, and I need to add 1 for all of these guys. Where are my other d20? Oh, there they are. Okay. That's a d10. Oh, that's what they rolled! Okay! Okay!
Either really good
They
for
roll a
us or
20?
really good for them.
I'll give you a guess.
Ah, it's really good for them. Ooh, oh.
Okay, so you shot Jack. You did beat Leroy to the draw, believe it or not. He rolled a 6 before his modifiers, so...
Damage, I'm guessing? Or...
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
roll damage.
Okay. So I am also, because screw this guy, I'm going to declare Holy Fire.
Okay.
And we are going to slash roll 14d8. 14d8 plus 8 because I used the thingy. The magical bullseye thing. 74.
Hot dog.
Alright. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Giggity.
So the bullets stack up and hit into it. Fine gun you got there. I'll enjoy taking it.
Ooh.
And now it is... Go ahead.
Oh, that 74, and he's like, yeah, I'm fine. That's great. Ooh. Alright. Anyway.
And now it's his gang's turn. So, as I'm going around, I'll start updating their health. I'm just going to have to be rolling a lot of d20s, aren't I? Because there's a lot of them.
Ugh. The nat 20 on their side is gonna be not fun.
Probably not. Though they are not very high health. Oh, that's Amy. Well, Amy has the same health as them, so Amy's kind of weak. How many of these? I should be counting these, but I'm not smart enough to think to do that as I'm going around filling in all their tokens. And let's throw... Can't forget about the piano player who's also a member of Leroy's gang. And then Billy up there in the top. Poor Billy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... I think that's 18 I counted. Okay, so... Well, Jack, you did just shoot Leroy. That was...
That's
pretty...
fair.
So...
That's fair. I forgot to cast Barkskin, but that's fine.
Alright. Oh, dear. So, we've got...
I don't...
Does a 23 hit?
Very.
21?
Yep. Anything above a 14 hits.
So everything but the last 2 hits. Okay. As they take their rifles and fire into you. One of them hits another guy, though, so that's better.
I need to Google a spell. How do you
What?
work again?
What to do for rifle damage?
Oh,
Revolver's
I should-
2d8.
I'll cast that next.
2d10, so that
Is that a bonus action?
6.
This is. Oh, so is Hail of Bolts. Oh my gosh.
You take 49 piercing, Jack.
Ouch.
And then one of these guys shoots someone else, and they take the 15. And these guys are going to be rolling shock checks, because they're just people, and he is knocked unconscious. Alright, so that's 6 of them. I just realized that they have 2 turns. You guys are... so, let's see. 3 of them are going to try to shoot you, Michael.
All right.
22, 22, and 19.
All 3 hit.
Oh. Oh, no.
With Blade Ward, I do have resistance to piercing.
Okay, so you take half of that. You take 19 as opposed to 38. Then Elias, 3 of them are going to shoot at you. Twenty, 20, and 24.
None of those hit. As the bullets bounce off of like my wings and my armor, I say, "You fools, no, not your folly."
Okay, we've got 6 left, 2 more people, so 3 on Amber, 3 on Lilac. Let's start with Amber. Amber, 20, 16, and 7.
2016 and
Do any
Only
of
the
those
20.
hit? Only the 20? Okay. And they're not using silver bullets, so technically you don't take any. But they will adjust their strategy in the meantime.
Yeah, so they can't do that.
I know, I'm a horrible DM strategizing. Lilac, natural 20, 22, and 12. Or sorry, 15. 15.
Natural 20, what, and a 12?
Natural 20, 22, and 15.
Only the 15 doesn't hit.
Okay, so you take...
Lilac, no! Protect Lilac at all costs.
You take... Wow. Bad roll. 25 damage.
Ouch.
Okay. So, and now, Elias, they have realized that you are a higher priority target. So, their second turn...
Oh.
Any, what's your AC?
Turn 1.
26.
So none of them hit, because they have to nat 20 to hit you. And now
The
we...
bell tolls for thee. I'm just dropping one-liners.
Yeah. Okay, Jack.
Elias is just aura farming over here.
I'm full on Piccolo at this point. I'm floating above the table, just sort of drawing their attention. I'm like, shoot at me, you bastards.
So Jack, 21. It has to be a 14, so only one of those hits. As these guys, everyone in their room is using rifles. So that way it's easier for me to roll the damage. Everyone but Leroy. Leroy's their own with a special gun.
Leroy Brown.
Alright, how much are we taking?
That's 16 piercing.
Ooh, almost that. Quite near half health. 16? Yeah.
Amber.
yeah.
18, 13, and 19. Do any of those hit?
Do you roll on meets it beats it?
Yes, that is how we do it. So if you meet their AC, you beat it. If you meet the spell
Only
save
one of
DC.
those hit.
What?
Only one of those hit.
Okay. And they are using silver bullets against you.
Wait, how do you know my weakness is silver? Like, this is...
They don't know your weakness is silver. So they don't use silver
just
bullets.
Are they magical bullets? Like, I think it's fair to.
True. Let me roll them a different. Yeah, they use magical bullets. So you take 12 force damage as opposed to piercing. Which you didn't take any damage. Yes, force damage is magical. Okay, so that's Amber and Jack and Elias. So I need to do Michael. You're next.
I rolled a nat 1, so I'm skipped.
No, I mean like in terms of getting shot.
Oh, my bad.
So a natural 1, a 13, and an 11.
All 3 miss.
All right, and I do need to roll damage. It's not for you though.
But they...
It's
Oh, yeah.
they nat 1, so they shot someone else.
Shot in the foot.
And the pianist takes 10 damage. And then finally Lilac. Leroy gets to roll to himself, but does the 20 hit? Because I presume the other two don't.
20 does not hit.
Okay.
No, it does. It does.
Alright, so 2d10 for you. And then 2d10 for... So you take 13 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else takes 12 piercing themselves. Alright, that is their 2 turns for all 18 of these freaks.
Ouch.
Lilac, you can take 3 off of that. I forgot that there are only 17 active, so. Amber, you're up.
I can either do high amounts of damage and probably slaughter half these. How do I know which one's the enemies?
1 second. Let me give you some
Just kill
help here.
everyone in here.
I believe it's everyone but the lady with the 2 pistols and the guy behind the bar.
1 second. I'm gonna give her a tint. So, because her token is also on the map, so the one with the red tint and the one behind the bar with the blue tint. Those people do not kill, but everyone else is an enemy.
Alright, bet. I'll treat these guys like some villagers.
Oh, God.
If you guys catch that reference, you guys win another free video game.
What was the reference again?
I'm about to treat these guys like some villagers.
Mm-mm. I know it's Minecraft. I don't know what specifically, though.
Who's pinging me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I wanted to hit all 5 guys. I just can't.
You can hit 6.
Yeah, I can hit all of them.
Alright. So, yeah, let me roll their dex save. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, I'm gonna transfer to a lightning ball.
Okay, go right ahead. They rolled really high on their group save, so, good luck. That's a
You're
joke.
probably lucky, then.
That's a joke. They got a 3. They're dead. They're all dead. Yeah. All of them are dead.
Reduced atoms.
Yeah, you just see the lightning arc between all of them as it explodes in this ball, and they just all fall to the ground. It's like in the cartoons when someone gets struck by lightning and you see their skeleton. Yeah, they're all dead.
Damn, should I hold back to not make this too fast? Guess I end my turn.
All right. It is now Leroy Brown's turn. All right, Jack.
You got more guys in the back.
My turn. And he draws his sawed-off shotgun, and he is going to try to shoot you. Jack. Does a 26 hit?
By a lot.
Wouldn't he have disadvantage since he's so close to Jack?
His sawed-off works differently.
Yeah, shotguns really like to be close. It's like, let's put all of the pellets into your chest.
As you see the engraving on his shotgun begin to glow red, hot, and you can see the word on the side of the barrel, and I'm trying to come up with that wording right now of oh, God
Mama's boy.
Well, let's start with the damage, at least. Let's start with the damage. The shells are fire, Jack. Please take 30 necrotic.
Oof, oof, oof. Ouch. When I get home, I need Bob Noblin to give me some stuff. I need armor. Desperately. Yeah, that's a lot. Oof.
Yeah.
I wasn't half health.
I'll just rip off Red Dead Redemption 2. It says vengeance is hereby mine.
Ah.
Nice.
You know...
Not Jack.
Go ahead, Elias.
I was just going to tell Jack not to worry. I'll patch him up.
Yeah.
And after shooting you, Jack says, I gotta say, Aaron's whole "it only takes one bullet" thing, never been a fan. If it was me to kill that...
It takes 7.
Yes. If it was me to kill your wife, I would have done it nice and slow. Bullet in each limb.
It was me, Jack.
But...
Oh, you were gonna have so many bullets in you by the time we're done with...
Should tell you something before I kill you. And his cigar lights up. That rustling I did, that was a favor for a friend of mine. Aaron.
I should have fucking known. And Jack will, when his turn comes around, mercilessly have fun with gun.
Yeah. Lilac, it is your turn.
Okay.
No, it's the umbrella's turn.
It's Umbrella's turn. Well, we're gonna... First, we're gonna invoke my Storm Rune. We're not gonna transform today. We're gonna be base. That's
What?
crazy, isn't it? Right?
Spider
No
time?
transformation today.
I like when
Yeah,
the spider
no.
tears people apart.
We'll girl about to fuck things up. I'm gonna use my attack action to grapple this guy. I do.
Why do I not have health for him? There we go. That's fixed. Alright, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you grapple him.
We're gonna move him over here.
Like, on...
Grab, slam him down on the table.
Ah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Trying to do damage with the slam on the table?
Nah. That count as an unarmed strike. I ain't wasting my attack on that. Now move over here. He can opportunity attack if he wants to. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna opportunity attack with.
Does an Arby's hit?
An Arby's does hit.
Yeah, an Arby's does hit. As he goes to whap you across the side of your head with his gun.
Oh no. Anyway.
Golf club style. Just
Deal with his sight of his gun.
Ooh! Nat 26 damage!
Wow,
6
double
damage.
ones.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Oh fuck, how am I supposed to do
I'm not sure.
this? Yeah. Then we're gonna action surge. To do a little I'm gonna use my ooze. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna spit. Gonna spit ooze.
Ooh.
Can they make me a dex save? DC 15.
Fail.
Fail. Okay, hold on. Let me roll damage.
I look horrified as I'm like, well, since when do you shoot ooze, Lilac?
Right. No one saw a lilac get fucking like oozed up.
No one.
Yeah, I just spit. You see, I like just spit acid. When has she been able to do that? Yeah. 3 feet line.
They're all dead.
Hold my fucking. I still have 2 attacks in me left.
Oh my god.
Can I? I'd like to grab this chair and hurl it at this guy.
All right, go ahead. Make me.
I have a feature.
Go ahead. Make me
Improvised weapon.
Yeah, make me an improvised weapon or athletics roll. Up to you.
No. I have a feature.
Ah, okay. So I don't even have to worry.
Yeah. You don't need a lift a thing. All right. You don't need to worry about a thing. I'm just gonna this
Hits.
and it's nice. And then I will. Actually, it's the same as the Fireheimer thingy, bludgeoning. We just roll that. Or no. It's. I'm gonna do that,
Ooh.
and we're gonna use. Actually, that's fine. All good.
He succeeds his shock check, so he's still up.
Nice. I'm gonna expend an extra exploit dice for that, so. It's an extra 7 damage.
He is barely standing.
I mentioned. And okay. I have another attack in which I will roll another chair. I'm gonna grab this other chair. Play this guy again.
All right, go ahead and roll. You hit.
Nice.
He's dead.
He's dead.
As it
Leo.
breaks across him, he falls to the ground and snaps his neck.
Nice.
Okay.
He goes like full $1 million baby. Like the chair hits him, and it like rolls to the side, and he falls on it, and you hear a crack. Except instead of getting paralyzed and then killed by, give me a second. $1 million baby. Instead of getting paralyzed and killed by Clint Eastwood, he just dies. Anything else, Lilac?
I believe that is all I can do.
All right, Jack, you're up.
Could it be possible for Jack to charge Leroy and try to grapple him with the pistol to his head?
You can, yeah. Go ahead, make me athletics.
Got it. Plus 7.
Wow.
Oh. Damn. All right.
Yeah, you just frickin'. And Leroy, he's a big guy, right? All the ladies call him treetop lover, all right? But he's a big, and you just frickin' you tackle into him.
I've never called him sir.
I'm glad that
Alright,
you guys got that reference. I'm glad.
So now that hopefully Irakiel's pistol is to his skull, Jack is just gonna take 2 shots into his brain. And I need to reread something real quick. I can cast that at 3rd level. That'd be great. So it's going to be a lot of d10s. We'll start with trying to hit. So I'm going to roll 2 d20 simultaneously
All
to see if they're going to be rolling with plus 10.
You have advantage because you've got a gun to his head. So
I'll roll 4. So the first two, oh, okay.
both
so
hit.
I'm going to take the second of both. Yep.
Yeah, both hit.
So now we're going to do a normal gunshot on the 13. So that'll just be 2d8 plus 4.
48 plus 4, because every shot is 2d8. No, regular one's 2d8. You're right. You're right.
One and then the other.
You're right. I'm an
gonna
idiot.
do something special on the nat 20. 2d8 plus 4, so that's 14 damage straight to the skull. And then Jack will use Hail of Thorns, which is a bonus action thing. I'm going to use it at 3rd level. So, in addition to the normal attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes d10 piercing on failed save, half on a success, and because I'm casting it at level 3, it will be 3d10.
He fails. He definitely fails. He rolled a 4 and a 3.
Okay. In that case,
And I doubt your DC's 15, right? It's not
14.
Okay. Oh. He fails.
Strange.
He fails.
Okay.
It's just got a plus 10. That's what he had for his attack roll. So.
Yeah. So 3d10, an additional 23 damage. Which that's going to be on the nat 20 roll, which will also, here's the d8 plus 4 for that.
Mm-hmm.
Another 11. So I don't know if you double it or whatever you want to do.
Technically that should be 4d8 plus 4, but so I'll quadruple that.
Crap.
I'll quadruple
I meant
that.
to roll another d8.
No, it's good.
My bad.
It's good. It's good. Usually I just have you roll the proper amount in the moment, but I'm gonna be honest. You should have let me keep what I was doing. But I will take that damage, and yeah, that is vulnerable because it's straight to the skull. He's still up.
And the Hail of Thorns. I'm trying to make sure it's a minute. So for the next 6 rounds, which I doubt that it will come back to me by then. So disregard.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
And hold on. Jack will kind of and you're awake. Hello. Go back into your little thing. Jack will just kind of lean over to the ear that didn't just get shot and say something about my wife one more fucking time. There's plenty more bullets where that came from. Because Jack doesn't, because of his thingy, because of hot hands, he can ignore the loading qualities of his weapon, so he can just shoot, which is interesting. And that will be Jack's turn.
Alrighty, Elias, you're up.
Oh well, all right. Seeing bad Leroy Brown's outfit crumbling around us, I guess I move up a little bit here. So I know Jack got pretty heavily injured. Was there anybody else? There was a lot of shots going on, so I stopped trying to keep track of who got shot, but I know Jack got hit pretty good. Did Michael get hit, right?
For a little bit of damage, but he had blade ward, so distance.
And Lilac got shot a bit as well.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, so Jack took the brunt of it. Hurt.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I took in their turns. I took 85 damage.
All right, and I
Which
say,
is
Jack,
just-
let me hit you. I got you, bud.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to bring a Cornelius out. Probably should have started with that, but we like talking. So I pop a Cornelius up. Where are you going, bud? Where do I want him to be? I mean, you're probably gonna kill Leroy. Let's give you the satisfaction there. I pop a Cornelius up right by these homies. Say hello to my little friend. So he appears over here, shining image of myself. And then I'll use an action to stab Jack. So don't move. Let me turn on my Great Weapon Master. All right, buddy. So you get healed for that much healing.
My text and my whole roll 20 is... Oh, there it is. Okay. So which number am I looking at?
All of it.
Oh, okay.
My weapon does healing.
Uh,
Let me spend my charges to do that. 1.
Yes, it is. All right, so 20 plus 19 plus 9 plus 12.
Oh, the 20 is not.
Oh, that's the hit.
Yeah, that's
that would
the
be
hit
like my
roll.
attack roll.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Okay.
I did say all of it. That's my fault.
You're good. Okay, so 21 plus 19, that's 40. I'll definitely take that. Okay. And he kind of breathes a little easier, continues to just press the pistol against the side of his head.
So as I'm stabbing Jack, I say, "Oh, Leroy, you're so silly, bud. Heroes never die." And then I go to stab Jack once, and I, stab Jack again, just to make sure he's.
That's fair. That's fair.
There you go. So that'll
Same.
do you some
Okay,
good.
perfect.
And I will. Oh yeah, it's the same. That's funny. Yeah, so then I give you 2 stabs, right? I used my bonus action to pop Cornelius up over there, right? I'm gonna go Unleash Incarnation. I will attack, let's say this one who doesn't have what looks to be like a sleepy time. Is that what this guy is asleep?
Yes, he is unconscious.
So yeah, I attack this guy with a swing from Cornelius. And I'm not really concerned with going super hard on it. Here we go. Bam.
That is a hit, and he's dead. He's dead.
And then let's say Jack is doing pretty good on health now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's say I fucking action surge. And who can I reach? We got some more guys over here. I guess Cornelius can move 30 feet. Let me just measure my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'll move Cornelius. He flies over here. Oh, wrong Wrong tool, sorry. Cornelius floats over, bam, gets in between these guys here as I action surge, spend the resource, bam, and he makes a flurry of attacks. 1, 2. So I'll start with this guy here.
The pianist or that guy? Okay, he's dead.
Yeah. And then if he does he die to the first attack? Or,
Yes, he's dead.
And you said this is the pianist?
Yes.
Oh, okay, the pianist is cool. Never mind.
He also drew out a rifle and shot everyone.
Yeah. So the second attack is for the pianist. I'm sorry.
All right, he's dead.
So yeah, Cornelius just in a flash dispatches 3 guys, and yeah, I look Leroy Brown in the eyes and I say, "The bell tolls for thee, Leroy. The bell tolls for thee," and that's the end of my turn.
Michael.
I'm just gonna assume Jack wants me to kill Leroy, so I'm just gonna first attack this guy with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. You hit.
Alright, so that's 24 damage.
He is barely standing.
Alright, and I'm gonna spend a point on my hand. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I need to look up the hits my targeting. Okay.
Oof.
Where is it? I'm sorry.
It's all good.
How dare you?
Oh yeah, it's going 5 for the whole lot. I'll swing my scimitar at him again.
All right.
That's looks like we're gonna kill if it hits.
Yeah, he's dead. Are you like decapitate? How are you killing him?
I'm gonna electrocute him to death with the scimitar's lightning.
Oh yeah. His skeleton flashes a bit, and he falls to the ground dead.
Classy.
And then, before I end my turn, I am gonna go over to this guy with my 45-foot movement speed. Yep. Because I'm mobile.
Alright.
And pass.
There are 2 of Leroy's men left in the tavern, as opposed to the 18 we started with. They look at each other. Like, one sec, I forget what token I used. Did I use a female token for this one? Gotta zoom in. Yeah, she looks at him, and they're like, shoot, I guess.
Don't run, you bastards.
Okay, Jack, does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay. That hits too, so let me
Yeah.
give you damage. You take...
Can I reaction unique ward the first one?
Sure.
Plus 5 to your AC for the first one. I think that should say.
Yeah, that puts it above. So you just take, Jack, because we're just doing the second one. You take 9 piercing.
Alright.
That ends their turn. Amber, you're up.
And even though it can't... Wow, you guys really cleared all these guys out.
Yeah.
How far was... Alright. I think I have enough turns in here to finish them all off. Even though it
And
can't be, even though it can't be seen, Assista's currently somewhere else sniping. So I'm going to hit this.
I did forget
So,
about her. You're correct.
so I'm going to shoot this one with my gun. I'm going to firebolt this one, and then Assista is going to come out and shoot this one.
Okay, so go ahead, roll to hit.
Let's see. Roll the hit. Roll the hit. Does 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So he takes.
You fry him. He's dead.
And a firebolt. And I'm going to firebolt the next one.
All right.
Just
That might hit. So yeah, that hits.
20.
Barely standing. All right.
And Sister's going to come in with a fireball.
Okay.
Hey, we were supposed to stay, little duck. Come on.
She hits.
And I was just about to say.
He's dead. He's dead.
And for the one still standing, I like to brand spell to lightning.
Oh, the firebolt you shot?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does that change it?
Adds 10 to it.
What?
With all lightning damage, I do an extra 10.
Oh, so yeah, dead. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's all. Well, except for Jack. I mean, Leroy.
He takes a deep breath. You all think you're funny, huh? Well, Sheriff, looks like you won. All my compatriots are gone. What you gonna do now?
I feel like there's something you aren't telling me.
What makes you say a thing like that, Sheriff?
I know you, Leroy. You always got something.
Is this an illusion?
No, this is the Leroy Brown. But,
Well, I meant all the people around us.
They were actually commoners the entire time!
It felt real, but...
No, they were real. Well, ex-sheriff, you ain't wrong there. See, that star of yours was real useful. And he taps his duster. I need everyone
Oh, good God.
to make me a Constitution save.
Don't forget your bless team.
What does bless do again?
Adds a
It just
D4.
lets you rolls the D4 to your saves and attack rolls.
Oh, 14. Or 12,
Ooh.
sorry. 12.
21.
Is this spell?
No, it is an effect. It is not a spell.
13.
Oh, ooh. Man, I don't often fail Constitution saves with a +8, but
Alright. We only need Lilac's save.
Lilac.
Con save.
On save. On save.
Okay. And you get a D4. Can't forget the D4.
Don't forget the D4, Lilac.
Can't forget the D4.
And don't forget the quarter. Okay. So everyone but Michael fails.
No. Legendary resistance off you.
Okay, so everyone but Michael and Lilac fail.
Yeah. Legendary resistance.
You didn't say the magic. Okay. So as you see a wave exit from his sheriff's star, and you guys all take.
Are we talking like explosion outward force damage stuff?
Necrotic. A wave of necrotic energy pretty much exits. Although it does blow you back a bit. And those who succeed, you take half. But those who fail, you take the full 61 damage. And you are... If you succeeded, you are not pushed back at all. If you failed, you are pushed back 30 feet.
So I take 30 damage or 31?
We'll say 30. Make it easy.
Okay.
So, you still want me to, because of, I am, like, clutching Leroy.
The idea was that he was pushing you off of him.
I see, gotcha. Alright. Measurement to duck, stay where you're supposed to. Stay there. Hold still. Alright, let's
You
measure.
telling that to Leroy?
No, I have a baby duck in my lap.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Oh, no, yeah, you just hear Jack, this stupid duck. Alright, looks like
I
Jack's
think I
going in the
lose.
corner.
I think I lose concentration on Bless. It's the concentration check would be half the damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. I would have had the nat 20 it. No more blessings.
Let's see, Amber, you are pushed into the wall, and so you take... Actually, you don't take anything, because you're a freaking lycanthrope, and the wall isn't magical or made of silver, so... And I will just push you backwards, Elias, by 30 feet. How uncivilized. Lilac, does a 24 hit?
Was a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Yes it does.
Okay. As he turns and points his shotgun at you. You take 20 necrotic.
20 necrotic. Okay.
Alright. That's Leroy.
Well, good on you, Leroy. Okay, Umbrella's turn. Yay.
Yippee,
Umbrella. Yippee, Umbrella. I love Umbrella. My favorite character.
Oh, Goji,
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Lilac. Did you say everybody, like all of us had taken that, right? So
Yes.
Cornelius would have had to make the save as well, right?
Yes.
Let me roll one more for the boy.
Success.
Oh, nice. So he doesn't take any damage. Continue. Sorry, Lilac.
Right. You're right. So, isn't that a fail?
Yep, that is a fail. It's 19. Okay. Okay. So, big. Okay. We are gonna first. We're gonna shove him down. Prone. from.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Where'd my mouse go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, contrasting athletics, correct? Sorry, it's been a minute.
Dang, I rolled goals. That's a 27.
Yeah, no, you push him down.
Okay, and time for, solid.
Jack just yells, "Don't kill him yet!"
I'm so sorry. I would have.
There's something else going on, unfortunately.
There's something else going on.
No. I'm not saying that.
Out of-
I'm saying just generally. I still have things I need to ask him.
You guys might have to restrain Lilac.
I guess I could have legendary distance.
Yeah, if
I
you.
have legendary resistance.
Yeah, we can say that.
I have legendary resistance. Fair. I mean, that's what it's for anyway. I think it's great because it wastes a lot of my legendary resistance whenever a creature hits me and we don't want to kill it. Or whatever, you know. We're gonna use 2 of my attacks to actually we are going to vampiric light. Yeah, sure, why not? Does a 22 hit?
Yes, a 22 does hit.
So that's 11.
I forgot Billy was in the radius, so Billy's dead.
No.
My
and
boy.
then we are going to hit him with a fire hammer thingy.
Believe it or not, that
Goddamn.
hits.
That hits. I couldn't tell.
Fire hammer thingy that's great. I love that for the name of the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sherman Mayday.
Nice.
Remember? Yeah.
Sherman.
He did, in fact.
Yeah, he did. He did, didn't he? Alright. And with that, we are gonna activate our fire rune with that as well. Can he make me a con save?
He
And also
absolutely
with
can.
that, I will do disorienting strike.
What's the DC?
I believe it is 19 for. No, it's 22.
He succeeds.
Right here. Succeeds. Goddamn. Wait. It's my turn, right? I have my reaction.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Okay. He fails.
Nice. Now he is restrained. Remember correctly.
Ah,
Can he also make me a wisdom save?
absolutely. Arby's. I'm sorry.
Arby's.
Mm-hmm. That's a natural 20,
Alright.
so.
That's fine. We didn't need it anyways. And that is an extra that amount of damage. And I believe an extra this because that. Yeah. Okay. And that will be. And I will use my bonus action to heal myself.
All right.
Oops.
Is that your turn?
That will be my turn, yeah.
Jack, you're up.
Okay. Since he just got blown back 30 feet, I'm just gonna put him right back where he was. It's like right there. How rough is Leroy looking?
He's looking like he's a bit above a quarter, or a little above a quarter of how he is.
Okay. Jack stands over him, kind of glowering down, and he just asks, "Where's Aaron?"
Hell if I know.
Jack, he's a little blank-faced. He, redraws his pistol, because I imagine he probably had to pick it up or something when he went flying, and he points it down at him. Where is he?
Like I told you, Jack, I ain't lying about that. I don't know where he is. Left town
Okay.
after taking care of that unseemly woman of yours.
That's how it is. Alright. We're gonna be using Hail of Thorns and my double shot again, so wait, quick question. Jack shotgun. How much would that do if I were to use that?
Interesting question.
Because I kind of forgot that I had that for there.
True, you did. That would be 2d12. Leroy's shotgun is special, so it does more damage.
Yeah, I got that. Okay. The shotgun's great and all, but I think Jack just kind of being, this is his pistol. So he's gonna do 2 shots, spend his last third slot on the +3 to hit. So I've spent enough where when I hit one of them, we'll have the Hail of So here comes 2 shots from Jack with plus enough, I'm guessing, +13.
Yeah, that hits, believe it or not.
So I need 4d8 plus plus 8 because I'm taking 2 shots. So 8. And then 3d10. But boom. He does have to save against the Hail of Thorns.
What's the save?
It's my
What kind of save?
Fort. What?
What kind of save?
Dex.
He fails, he's restrained.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, he takes the 14 and the 33.
Mm-hmm. Does that end your turn?
And he says,
Okay.
as he stands over him, he says, I may see you in hell, but god damn it, I'm taking Aaron with me. And then the shots happen.
Elias.
Oh.
Was the blue guy killed outright? Like, did that necrotic wave do like double his
Yeah,
HP and
he's
damage?
dead. He's flat dead.
Okay, yeah, no doubt. Hasn't been too long, so I will fly over to him. About like a 60-foot fly speed. Oh, I won't go out that wide. I'm just gonna go like lightly around so I don't enter Leroy's reach. And oh yeah, I guess I go the other way instead, so I don't have to go around. I can just go straight through Lilac or over Lilac. And I'm gonna cast Revivify on this guy.
All right.
So I use my action to cast Revivify, and then I will use my bonus action to you guys see me slam down the staff or my spear, sorry. And when the back end of the spear hits the top of the counter, a golden wave sort of emanates out from it in a ripple, and as it passes over the dude here, uh, Jack. So that's 1, 2. Me, that's 3. Lilac is 4. And we'll say Michael's 5. And Amber is 6, right? Yeah. You guys get healed by a healing wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't mind that radiant because it's not an attack. It's just a global modifier that I have on for my Athena form. Unless you want it to affect healing.
Thank you, Elias.
Ah.
Mine hasn't loaded yet. What is
39.
it?
Yeah, 39.
health.
Thank you.
Wait, so is Leroy dead or knocked out?
He is restrained.
Close
We're
to
not
death.
killing him?
Does that end your turn, Elias?
Right, yeah, that was my bonus action and my action. Did a bit of moving. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Michael, it is now your turn. Sorry.
I look to Jack. Dead or alive? He pulls out his scimitar and brings it to Leroy's neck.
Dead. And Jack just kind of blankly stares at Leroy.
I feel like I shouldn't take this kill from you, actually.
Yeah, it's got to be your gun, Jack.
I'm not. That's.
Oh,
If you want to do it, go ahead.
I'm gonna slit.
Wait.
I'm gonna. If I'm gonna attack him, if it kills him, I'm just gonna I guess if I slit his throat with the scimitar.
All right, go ahead. I don't think you're gonna kill him, but who knows? I could be wrong. You miss. Wait, you have advantage because he's restrained. You have 2 sources of advantage. He's restrained and he's prone. So roll 3 dice and give me the highest. Jesus, I'm gonna roll 20.
Come on, roll 20.
Oh!
You could roll another 12. How crazy would that be?
Freaking natural 20. Big bucks.
Is he alive or dead?
Let me total this damage up. 11 minus 27. He is alive.
It's 41. Okay. Oh, then I'm gonna attack him again.
All right. 3 dice. Give me the highest. Miss.
Oh.
Miss.
I did not mean to attack my scimitar +1. No.
Hit.
Does the 24 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another 20 damage.
All right. Takes it. He's still alive. Does that end your turn?
How the hell is he not get? Yeah, that's my turn.
I have to make every person you fight massively overhealthed because I'm an idiot and I gave all you guys really powerful attacks, and so every boss has to turn into here is a very way too much health.
Yeah, he cracks a bullet sponge.
Yeah, Goji, you remember last week when I said I wanted to combine the spell?
Vaguely.
I still have in my thing.
Oh.
Use it.
Which combination was it?
Disintegrate. And Finger of Death.
Oh no!
Not a disintegrate of death.
Let me roll.
Would that count as evil?
This is a bad guy.
Disintegrative fingering.
Finger of disintegrate.
This is Leroy Brown, alright? You have heard him.
Leroy Brown.
You have heard him make fun of Jack's dead wife like 15 times in the past couple minutes.
Not a great guy. Not a great guy.
Yeah.
Hakai.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack roll for finger. Is finger of death? I think it's an attack roll for finger of death.
Finger of disintegrate.
Finger of annihilation.
Yeah, no, he, oh, it's a con save. Okay. But disintegrate is a dex save.
Just pick one or... Just pick one.
Well, he fails the dex save because he's restrained, so. And the con save with a big ol' 7.
So that's...
He's dead. He's dead. He disintegrates, leaving his hat, his coat, and his shotgun, but not the sheriff's star. The sheriff's star disintegrates.
Okay.
Wasn't it magical?
I was gonna
True.
use it as like a whole symbolism.
Okay,
I wasn't-
his shotgun disintegrates. The sheriff's star is still there.
Okay.
Phew.
Alright.
So you don't want the
So-
sheriff's card check?
God
Jack,
damn it, Amber. What if we
sure.
wanted to steal his stuff? Stop disintegrating people.
Literally the first time I've ever done that.
Jack leans over and he picks up the star, picks up the hat, and he looks over to Amy. I'm assuming she's still in here, right? Or did
She ran out. She ran
she
out. But
died.
no, she's okay. She ran. Billy died, but he
Oh,
was
okay.
brought back to life. Amy walks back in. I gave her a red tent so you guys knew not to kill her.
Ah, I see. Okay. I saw the other one and I went, wait. When did we? But I forgot about the 10. Jack looks over at her and is like, "All right, we're gonna do this quick so that, we can get out of your hair and quit making problems." And he looks at her and he goes, "You promise to protect this town, to make sure that no one else like that shit face over there comes in and makes a mess of things?"
1 second. Jack, I don't know if I can do what you did. If I can be who you were.
That's mighty flattering of you, but this town needs someone strong. That ain't me. And he just hands over the star and the shotgun. He goes, "You'll be needing both of these."
Yes, sir, Sheriff.
I believe that's your title now, Sheriff Amy.
She tips her hat to you. One legend to another.
And he takes the hat and he goes, And he looks over at Lilac and he's like, "You were complaining about the rain. Here." And he just
Yeah.
hands you the hat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If it
It's
has
not-
property?
Oh, yeah.
If it did, Jack was just like, "Here." He wasn't even like thinking about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more thing, Amy.
1 second. What? She walks back in. Yes.
If you ever need a break, just something nice to drink, other from in here, because he might have to clean up a little bit.
Don't
You're always-
offend Billy.
Hold on. I look and lean over to the bartender and I'm like, "Hey man, I just brought you back to life. Could you give me 2 ounces of whiskey, 2 ounces of peach schnapps, 2 ounces of sour mix, and I need all of that over like some lemon lime soda in a pint glass, please. half a cup of ice.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
If you ever need a place to rest for a night or just look for a break, you're always welcome down at our bar.
Thank you
Yeah.
kindly, ma'am.
Derelict. The arms of the Derelict are always open to those who need them.
Well, I'm glad you were there, Sheriff. I heard that you were there, and last I heard you were making a mighty fine mess of yourself.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. It's weird, you know. You thought you had life figured out, and then, But as a theologian once said, life is it's what happens to you while you're busy making plans.
Jack, I'm about to hit you with a question that you're not gonna know the answer to. What was your wife's name?
Wait, what do you mean?
What was your wife's name?
Amelia, right?
Oh, Amelia. Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. I I didn't catch that. Or I didn't remember that.
You're good.
I thought, yeah, I thought I must have just missed over it. She knows.
No, that's fine. Perfectly fine.
I miss.
Wait, did I forget my wife? What happened? No.
I miss Amelia too, Jack. She was good people.
But
I think if he chose Jack, he was probably pretty good. But Jack chose her.
Ratch, you were. Your friends ain't as weird as I thought, Jack.
Yeah.
just wait till they get to know him.
So,
And Jack will
Can't
kind
see
of
nothing.
go over and just kind of. We don't really need to roleplay it out too much, but he'll just kind of say hi to Billy, just be like, "Hey, it's been a while, you know, yada yada." Done. We don't need to retell our entire campaign.
I also going to loot all the bodies.
also, what do I do with my zombie?
Oh no, he got.
It's disintegrated.
You disintegrated it, because it was disintegrate and a finger of death. The disintegrate, you've just got a pile of ashes that just follows you around.
Lilac, my daughter Willow likes your hat. So it looks cool.
That is beautiful, Lilac.
Cool.
Oh, we got that.
So, yeah.
Cat now.
Alright.
Can't see nothing though.
Yeah. So Jack catches up with Billy, and then he makes his way out and just kind of walks back towards the door, and is like, "Well, Amy, I wish you luck. May fate be ever in your favor, and may no more assholes try to get into our way, get in your way. I fear that I
with you.
Pretty much. I fear what may happen to them if they try you. And Jack will kind of look back at his friends and then just kind of make his way out the door.
Billy makes you your drink, Elias, and he's like, "I just died, got brought back to life, now back to work. Here you go."
Life is work.
Oh, come on, man. I even
Dead
healed you.
again.
After, dealing with this outlaw problem.
It's a living.
You might want to put that on the menu, though. That's called a green tea drink right there.
How much
I'll give you that
gold do I
one for free.
find on the corpses?
There were 18 of them. Let's say 20 gold apiece. That is 360.
And how much are how many for here? 5 people?
18 total.
No.
Oh, in the party? Yeah, 5 party members.
Oh crap.
It divides evenly. Oh, guess I'll keep all the money. Anything that ends in a 0 or a 5 divides evenly by 5. It's just, you have to think about it, unfortunately.
I'm gonna give everyone else 63 pieces of gold. I'm gonna keep 66.
I don't want any. I'm fine.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm good.
So that's just
I guess
4.
I got a hat.
That's fair. Hats are not cheap.
Hats are not cheap, no.
Speaking from personal experience, no, they are not.
I have a fun fact about hats when I remember later after we finish recording.
I guess I gave everyone but Lilac 154 pieces of gold.
Oh, sweet.
Hey.
And myself 158.
So wait, you originally gave us all how many before the 150?
63, but then Lilac said she didn't want any, so...
Okay, so I need to open a new tab and do some math quick, because
wait,
I added
crap.
and then 153 you said, right?
154, you have,
I
it's
realized-
91.
Minus...
Yeah, my bad. I typed the wrong number in.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I want. That's what I wanted.
It's fine. We can say you found
Um,
more. This isn't a very high yield anyway.
Yeah.
They got any injured people in this town? Put my skills to good use before we leave.
There are a few, who were roughed up by Leroy's gang.
Yeah, I just go and do some healing. You know what I mean? Some healers. Kidding, and I'll use some magic. I'll just make a couple rolls here.
So, yeah, as we are outside, I guess we're kind of getting towards that point. Let me do some quick surveillance here, and we are... My map needs to load so I can see what's going on. Here we go.
Are there more bandits out here? Or
No,
these
these are just townsfolk.
Alright. Okay, is that a graveyard? Okay, good. No, that's clothing. We're gonna pretend that's a graveyard. So, let's... For the sake of what I kind of want to do, let's pretend that this is a church.
We can also pretend that this very tall building here, that's a church, can also be a church.
Oh, wait, which one was... Oh, this was a tavern. Oh, I see.
No, this here was the tavern, because that's where I put some of Leroy's men, but never came into play, so it doesn't matter. This is the church.
Gotcha. Okay. So, if that's the church, you see Jack, or I don't know why I did that, kind of, actually, yeah, out behind, kind of standing and looking at a small graveyard. And, there's only a few headstones, but one of them seems to be, a bit more taken care of and a bit more fancier, nicer stone. And Jack's just kind of standing by it, and he's like, oh, jeez. And he just... There is, like, the quietest little, like, 3 sobs, and then he just kind of takes a deep breath, turns around, and is like, now for Aaron.
Jack, I've got a question for you.
Yeah?
How much were you looking at that headstone? Were you actively perceiving it?
He was, I guess, I would say he was, because, if Elias was out kind of fixing up people, he was just kind of, that's just kind of where he's been standing for the last bit.
Okay, go ahead, roll me perception with advantage, then.
Okay, we'll deal with, oh, nat 20. Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
+2, I guess.
You see sitting, like, you're looking at the headstone, and as you're turning around it, you notice at the back of it, sitting on the ridge of the headstone is, straight up and down, is one bullet.
He goes over and picks it up and looks at it. Is there any...
It is very recognizable. The casing has an engraving on it, as does the tip of the bullet, because you know that your brother loads his own bullets himself.
That's...
Looks like it was just kind of set there purposefully and carefully.
Yeah. Jack pockets the bullet. He looks back at the gravestone one last time. I'll get him. I promise. And then he goes back and joins the rest of everybody doing whatever they're doing.
Alright, I'm just talking to Elias about some stuff. And while Jack is distracted, I like to whisper to Elias and say, he does know he can bring people back to life, right?
Maybe, but I mean, for some people with their like values and religion and stuff, they're not really with that. But maybe that's something to ask him about. You never know. I don't
Yeah.
know if Eric and Barrick are strong enough to bring somebody back who's been dead for, I guess, that long, but maybe.
A month. A month and a half. Did you stop being sheriff after she got shot, Jack?
He pretty much. The timeline kind of goes. She got shot. Jack kind of in shock, set up the funeral. They had a little thing, and then it's probably been after that. It's probably been about 2 months. I don't know. Actually, I can't tell quite how long. How long have I been here? Sometime in April, May.
I can actually. Your first one was Ready, Steady, Giggle.
Giggles.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been 6. Well, technically, 6 weeks in game. It's been, I think, 7 out of game because one of them was a double wide. But
yeah. So he was probably. It didn't Jack didn't know about the derelict. He just kind of found it. So I'd say that he's been out for at least 2 months.
all right. So yeah, she's been dead a bit. She hasn't been dead over years. So she's fairly recently dead.
Yeah. But Jack, yes, a magic user, is also kind of a bit touchy on certain things. He has it's hard to explain. He doesn't necessarily want to. It's hard because he doesn't want to bring her back because that's some weird magic bullshit, but he also really does.
Don't worry, I have an in-character reason. If you guys want to pursue that right now, I have an in-character reason for why that won't happen. In fact,
yeah, I mean,
if you're actively showing something you just got, I can tell you that reason. It's up to you guys.
I feel like
sure.
But no, sorry, I'm interrupting and being rude. You guys keep doing what you're doing.
No. That's perfectly fine. I was just kind of explaining that. That's kind of how a conversation about, hey, we could just bring your wife back would go.
actually it was more like let's bring to a live session. It was supposed to be like
No, yeah, but I also just kind of wanted to explain the general mentality of Jack. But he wasn't aware of that conversation. That's also just kind of a thing that he thinks about, usually when he thinks about Amelia. Of I could, hypothetically, try, but do I want to? And is that the right thing to do?
I was getting that vibe from you. That's why I said what I said. I felt like it's part of your thing.
Sorry.
So, we can bring your wife back, right?
Isn't there a special thing against head injuries? Or is that right? I don't.
Technically, Resurrection can do it.
Something like that.
Resurrection can do it no matter. True Resurrection can do it pretty much no matter what. Resurrection, I think there's a restriction on how old the body is. And you have to have a piece of it. But I mean, Jack, are you holding the bullet that you got at her headstone or anything? Or
Yeah, sure. I will say that he hasn't pocketed it quite yet. He's still examining it.
Everyone who wants to can make an Arcana check.
What?
Everyone who wants to can make an Arcana check.
Oh. Jack included, I'm guessing?
Yeah, anyone who wants to make an Arcana check on this bullet can.
+1, 7.
We've got some high rolls in here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Amber. Or Lilac. I'm hoping for big bucks either way.
Come on. I believe in the both of you.
Right. I'd like to give it a shot, I suppose. Big bucks, no whammies. No whammies.
We got whammied. Pretty hard.
All whammies. Okay.
Amber, you gonna make an Arcana check on this bullet?
Amber?
Whoever has the highest result, I'll give them guidance.
I think that's
Bueller.
Demon currently.
Bueller. Egads, we've lost Amber. If someone can tell me who wrote the song that this session is a reference to, I'll give out an inspiration that you can use for a reroll. How about that?
Jim Croce, baby. I listen to him all the time.
All right, go ahead, use your advantage roll, buddy. Or you can give it to someone else. It's up to you. It is inspiration.
Okay. Who has the highest addition to their Arcana? Because I have plus.
I got +6.
I have a +6 plus a D4.
Welcome back.
I have a +3, but I can add a D10, I believe. Yeah. Hold up, why didn't I add a D10?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna give it to Cool Demon with the +6, but
Right,
Amber
I
didn't
shall
make
roll
her
again,
initial
right?
roll, I don't think.
oh yeah, Amber.
No,
you still
yeah,
do
Amber.
technically
If you
have
want to make an
make
Arcana
the first
roll
one.
to learn about this bullet, go right ahead.
What'd you say?
Not sure that it matters. Michael.
Arcana. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Michael. As you're looking at Jack holding this bullet, you get a better look at it. And the runes on the bullet itself are pretty potent stuff. Anyone who is killed with this bullet doesn't come back. Anything short of a wish. A wish is the only way to actually bring them back. And it has to be a powerful wish. Conning an Afridi into giving you an actually good wish ain't gonna cut it.
I can cast Wish when I get to level 20. Genie Warlock.
But that's what you learn, Michael.
Only the powerful spell of Wish can bring her back.
Noted.
Thankfully,
Jack puts it back in his pocket.
I sold myself to a genie. Maybe I can, like to a genie. Maybe I can get a favor. But
I see.
no, that won't work. Genies aren't strong enough, or genies are strong enough.
So are you guys heading back to the pub?
Yeah.
Somber rain.
Mm-hmm. It is pouring rain still.
It's pouring
Yeah.
rain.
One of those things,
Fitting.
I was probably going to get stronger this week because of the lightning.
No, it's just an ambient effect.
I hit up Bob
Oh,
Noblin when we get back to see if he's made progress on
Or is it an ambient effect? If I roll a nat 1, I get struck by lightning. Okay.
All right, so you go in and you ring Bob's little bell.
I also like to talk to Bob.
yeah.
Ah, Bob Noblin, professional hobgoblin. What can I do you for?
Ayo, Bob.
I was prepared this time.
Yeah.
He's
Like you're
basically
expecting us.
Sometimes I am, you know? Sometimes I am.
Wait, he can break the fourth wall as well?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Anyway, what do you need? What do you need? What can I do you for?
Last week I put in an order for I think it was a cloak of protection
A cloak?
and
Protection.
a dragon slaying sword. Or any kind of dragon slaying weapon, actually, yeah.
I can get you a dragon slaying spear. I have one of those in stock, and I can get you the cloak.
I think it was a cloak of protection. Just full disclosure, Goji. I'm looking right now to see what I said. I know it was a regular.
Yeah, I rewatched. I rewatched the end of episode, whatever it was. I don't know if there's numbers on them, but if there were, I probably wouldn't know what it was anyway. It was a cloak of protection.
Nice, yeah. What do I owe you? What's the damage, Bob?
Let's see. Cloak of Protection, Dragon, Slaying Weapon. That's a pretty powerful spear, my friend.
You ain't wrong about that.
Well, let me ask you a different question. What have you got?
Well, Bob, I don't like that, but I've got 9,800 gold on me, Bob.
Well, would you look at that? The price for these two things together, it's a low price. It's about 9,800 gold.
Bob, oh, that you've changed so much. But,
I'm just messing with you, Elias.
I would have paid it happily.
I'm kidding. It's for you, buddy. Just give me 2,300 gold.
I mean, a way more reasonable price. Are you sure? You know what, Bob? Let's make it a cool 25. And you know what I mean? You got to keep the wheels turning over there.
I get you. Don't worry, I'm not. I am not truly like my old party mate. He would have said 9,801 gold, and he would have meant it. Yes, and he was. Oh, you don't have the gold? Well, I can get. If you give me a favor, I'll consider that gold paid off. Is what he would have done.
Yeah.
All right.
Bob.
What do you need?
Okay. I'm willing to make a deal with you. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
In exchange for helping me build the project, I'll get you a couple of teeth. If we beat Tiamat, I'll get you a teeth from each of her heads. If possible.
Well. When do you need the project done?
Probably like a month.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah, another thing. So remember a while back when we first met and we helped you with I think we helped them with the werewolves?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we first met, you offered us each one item from your shop, and you gave me the eye.
Yes, I did.
Do you have any more like that?
The Eye of the Lightning Lord was a one-of-a-kind piece. I'm sorry.
Do you have any others for different elements? Or any similar items?
I can check my what are you looking for? Are you looking for something specific? Because that really helps me. Because just saying Eye of Elements, there's tons of those, you know. There's the...
I need 4. Ice, poison, acid, and fire.
Okay, those are the ones you need?
Yup.
And you see he adjusts his collar a bit, loosens his tie. Sorry, not selling those.
I'm sure that I pull out some gold. We can come to an agreement.
I'm not selling anything to do with... No, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
I am not interested in selling anything that has to do with any of those 5 elements and any protections from them at this time.
Wait, 5? I didn't say 5.
I'm including lightning. Just any protective item. I'm not going to be selling them. I'm not going to be letting anyone have them. I'm going to be keeping them. You know, just to see how the market does, is going to be what I'm going to say. That's going to be my excuse. It's not... After all...
Hey, Bob doesn't want any smoke. He doesn't want Tiamat coming after him.
I am definitely not using them for... And he's like adjusting his shirt still, and like you can see a bit of sweat above his brow. Using them for my own protection. If push were to come to shove, which I'm sure it won't. Not like some adventurers released a dragon goddess or anything.
Look, I'm looking. We're looking to take care of that, Bob. I know it's causing a ruckus. I'm sure this abnormal weather has something to do with that.
I don't know if you'd quite call it abnormal yet. I mean, yeah, sure, all of last week it was hot as hell, and now this week it started storming, but
It is a pattern.
or it's just a little bit weird weather, okay?
Should tell by next week. There is one last plan I do have that may be able to. But Goji, it requires you and maybe a lot of negotiating and a ton of downtime.
I like to point, I do have a session planned for Tiamat. It is prepped. It is, I can fire it out.
Which side?
Yeah, what do you need, Lilac?
So I got really into like comb collecting, right? Do you have this one of this one's like real expensive. Is this one comb where it's like a dragon? It's like a dragon comb set, and then there's like they have red garnet eyes.
A comb?
Yeah.
Like the thing for the hair.
Yeah.
Just a regular comb?
Yeah.
But it looks cool?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, someone said it's about like 750 gold.
Well, I can source it for you.
Oh, hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, could you, like, walk to the market and ring my bell or something?
Hey.
Yes, Jack, what can I do you for?
After today, I have come to realize that I need armor. Good stuff.
Yeah, kid,
Not
you do.
This leather armor. I was looking at, out of character, some of the D&D armor stuff, and something mechanically similar to, like, breastplate. Like, because armor class, how it assigns it, it's like number plus dex mod thing. And I was wondering if I could get my hands on something like that without that max 2, because I have a +3 and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I also don't want to have to deal with stealth. So mechanically, probably something like breastplate.
All right.
But maybe something, a little something to spice it up a little bit to get me past 60.
All right. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Give me a second to think, to ponder, if you will.
Because, while Jack is at 70 health right now, he was very hurt encounter.
Oh wait.
Let's see. He looks at you. I might have something that could suit you. No, that's not right. Anyone leave a paddle ball in my bag? Who cares?
Oh, what?
It's a little thing. It's like a ball on a rope that bounces, and he starts like using it. See, it's a paddle ball.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't need it though. And he tosses it aside.
Yeah, I'll take that. Do you also have a bracelet of defense I need to combine them real quick?
Yeah, don't have any of those right now, but here it is. Bit worn, bit old, but I think it'll do just fine, young man.
Sounds like something I'd use anyway.
And he takes out a leather jacket that is about waist length. It is two color, one part black, part brown. This is the jacket of Marshal Rodriguez.
Who's Rodriguez?
Okay.
He was a good man, good marshal.
Marshall. Hold on, I just gotta write down quick. Yes. Okay. Tell me, Bob. What does it do? Tell me, Bob. What's behind door number 2?
Well,
Yeah.
mechanically, starting off with your AC, it's like a breastplate plus 2.
Okay.
So, it does all that, plus the dex.
Gotcha.
But if you really focus and you flip, and he reaches into the jacket pocket and pulls out an old coin, this coin, while you're wearing it, if you land on heads, you become a lot sturdier, I suppose. The jacket works a bit better at blocking you from hits, but if you land on tails, you're a lot better at avoiding effects. So, mechanically, the coin, if you get a heads, you get a +5 to your AC.
Okay.
If you get a tails, you get a +5 to all your saving throws.
Gotcha.
And that lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. Heads +5 AC. And you said +5 saving throws?
Yep.
5 save throws. Lasts 10 minutes. Cool. How much do I owe you, Bob?
Well, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Elias. How much you got?
That's a 1. So, about 5,183 specifically.
Interesting. 5,183. Well, I'd be willing to part with it for 3.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
All right. And he shakes your hand. None of you guys haggle with him. In fact, Elias reverse haggled with him.
He brought the price down,
no,
and then
but-
Elias brought it back up.
Robert,
Yes.
Robert.
how much for 5 immovable rods and a broom of fly?
That's an interesting suggestion. 10 grand for the movable rods and an extra 2 for the broom of fly.
I got 14,000, so
I was not expecting you to have that much. I'm gonna be honest with you.
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how I got 14 from robbing nobles every day for it.
All right.
Yeah, I am a little rich.
Not anymore if you buy these.
When he takes the gold, I am going to put my hand in my pocket and look at him.
Are you trying to loot him?
Yeah, with the glove he gave me that, I can, like, take my quick pockets for someone.
Okay. Are you looking at what you got in your pocket? Like, you don't have to do it publicly. Like, are you just like checking?
I'm switching pockets with him if I see him pocket the gold.
Full, but it's
Okay.
Sorry.
So, your pocket's getting really hot.
Oh God. I'm going to pull out whatever to make it hot.
Right, as you pull it out, you see your gold fall, like red hot, fall to the ground. You know, no one likes a cheat, Michael. I gave you that glove. You think I don't ward myself against things like that?
God. Yeah, I should have.
You never steal from a magic item salesman. Be lucky I'm leaving you alive. If it were my deceased competitor, you would be dead.
Yeah, I won't try that again.
I'm gonna say it's an admirable task. Believe me. Trying to con me, that's a big task, and I believe that eventually you might be able to do it, kid, but let's just say I'll take the gold. I'm not going to charge you anything extra, even though I should. And we'll call us even, right?
Yep.
And he picks the gold back up. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
One more
I now
thing
have
we
5 immovable rocks and a broom of flying.
That worries me slightly, but it's okay. Now, I am going to be away. I've got money to spend.
Ah, crap.
Wait,
I just spilled.
I got more money for you to spend.
I'm listening.
Wait. I'm not sure if you're the person to talk to, but I'm sure you can get people to do it. Enchanting items. Okay, you see this? You see this sword? You see this sword, right? And the rock.
Excalibur.
Rock. Yeah. Can you make the rock magical?
Where did you get that?
Oh yeah. Chopper gave it to me.
Oh, of course you did.
Get that.
Right. So that's still
I'm
stuck in the
searching
rock.
land for Arthur. Yeah. Yeah. The rock itself is coated in adamantine. You see that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So.
Oh.
We lost her. We lost her.
Oh no.
The rock itself is coated in adamantine. Lilac just like.
This will be like 10 seconds. Bob, while I've got you here, you got like a string or like a small little rope or a chain or something?
Just like a rope?
I think like a necklace.
I mean, yeah, I can
Something
get
like that.
I can get that.
Like in your bag, like something.
Just like a
It
normal
doesn't have to be
one.
fancy. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Lilac. Welcome back. Goodbye, Lilac. Hello, Lilac.
Sorry.
Oh my god. I got sent to the abyss.
Yeah,
To the Shadow Realm.
you're going to
just
the
fucking-
Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Oh, it's just down the street. Yeah, I guess. I can try to enchant the rock. Are you gonna give me Excalibur to look for someone to enchant it, or do you want to keep holding on to it?
Well, we can't really separate the rock from Excalibur, can we?
Yeah. You need to be powerful enough to separate the rock from Excalibur.
Yeah. Powerful. Don't you need to be worthy? I mean, like, I
That is a mistranslation. You need to be
Oh.
powerful enough. And
Yo.
Oh.
Try to remove it.
Can I try to remove it?
it fails.
Oh, it fails. Yeah. Bob Nolan doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Lilac. I give it a shot.
Are you going to, Amber?
I'm just asking Lilac, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Hold
It fails.
yeah, no, I don't. I don't think anyone here is gonna be the king of the land, but you know.
Well, maybe all of us at the exact same time.
That's. I don't think that's.
I mean, got any better ideas?
Finding the worthy person or whatever. Bob Noblin, you full of shit.
No, I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Enchant the rock. Oh well, then you pull it. You get someone powerful enough to do it. I don't really care about it.
I don't feel like doing
What?
that.
Oh, someone's wrong. I hear. Okay, but anyways, yes, I'd like that rock to be enchanted. Yeah.
So you're gonna give me the rock and...
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Cramlick, what do you want? Could you move that for me? Yeah, sure. And he walks over and he picks it up by the rock and, like, begins dragging it outside.
Imagine
Maybe
if,
the sword just slipped out with him.
yeah, imagine if
He
grabbed
pulls it
sword
by
and-
the sword and he pulls it out.
Notice he did not pull it by the sword.
Oh.
What the freak?
He lifted the rock and moved it like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Kremlik, you want to give it a try, see if you're strong enough to get the sword out?
And with that, does anyone have anything else to ask Bob before I end the session?
So Jack, I'm guessing, gets the
Yeah. It costs you a gold.
Okay.
It's a gold.
Yeah, okay. Currently, my character sheet is soaked with water, so we're gonna
I
deal with
see.
that. In that case, you can Bob do his thing.
And then I have one last little tiny piece of flavor before.
All good. Give us the flavor.
So as Jack gets the string, he starts kind of tying it into a little loop, and he grabs the bullet, and he kind of does this little knot around it, and he creates essentially, a necklace out of the bullet, so that when he puts it on, it has kind of the bullet just kind of sitting over his chest. And he just kind of does it wordlessly and continues going about whatever he was doing in the bar, but he just kind of wanted to do that.
And
Nice.
as that happens, we're going to bring the session to a close. I would like to thank everyone for watching. I would absolutely like to thank everyone for playing. Have a great night.
Hey.
Oh no, it's happening again!
Oh no, it's happening again!
I can't stop the stream! I can't stop the stream! Don't worry, this one will get saved as a VOD because it did get streamed live to Twitch. So even if OBS has a stroke, I can